We're rolling. Greetings, gamers. This is Rad with Arcade 816. I'm here at the Yeti Station in Aurora, Illinois, and it's time for the Tuesday trade-in. That's where we trade the old games in for the new old games and give you some variety, let you play some new things. I'm here, as always, with my pal, Jason Headland. How you doing, buddy?
Doing just swell on this awesome, wonderful Tuesday evening. Evening, yeah. We do these in the evening, right?
Don't
yeah.
make up stuff.
Yeah, I mean, because of course it's we would never lie on these. No. It's a nice, wonderful Tuesday evening. We're totally not looking forward to that extra hour increase tonight because that totally happens on Tuesday, right? But no, I'm doing just fine. I'm enjoying this nice, wonderful, crisp weather. Staying inside with these nice, warm games. Having a blast. But we're here for the Tuesday trade-in, not for my comfortability. So we can keep on rolling with that.
Yeah. How's it going here? Anything new? Anything people should know about?
Oh yeah, that's a good question, isn't it? Yeah, I mean,
you can talk about the weather, or you can talk.
We can just make a newscast of it. It's a fair, nice weather tonight. Some cloudy. No, we've added a couple of new games since the last time we did the trade-in. I mean, it was a decent while ago. I'm trying to think what exactly is done. I mean, we're up to about 7 pinball machines now. We got the Ultraman, we got the Godzilla. I put Shrek, which is right next to you. I don't know if you can see it in the video or not. We've also upgraded a couple of cabinets. We got rid of our old Miss Pac-Man and Galaga. We kind of smashed them together for that 20th anniversary, which is really nice. It's got a really nice monitor in it. It's got a micro switch joystick, but I think it feels pretty good. You know what I mean?
It's great.
Yeah, I think it plays really well. It's got that nice bigger monitor, and it's also got a hidden Pac-Man game in it as well.
Really?
Yeah, it's 3 games. You have to input a specific joystick code, and then you hit Miss Pac-Man, and it just plays regular Pac-Man. It's kind of neat. People come in, and the people who know are really excited to show us. And the people that don't know are like, all right. So yeah, other than that, I'm trying to look around. I did add a Total Carnage to the Smash TV cabinet, and it's very hidden because you hold the player 2 and then you press the player 1 and it switches to the other board. I still got to make some signage for that, but we made a couple of posts about it. The people that know about it. But yeah, I should probably advertise that a little better. Yeah, other than that, we're just still looking for any kind of 90s game that we can find. Really hope one day that we find this game called Planet Harriers. If you're familiar with that, it's the last Space Harrier game in the series, and it only came out in arcades. It's like this double-sided. It's really cool. Me and Mike totally want it. Can't find it for sale anywhere. It only came as a giant, huge sit-down cabinet, which I think would go great right here. But besides that, no, just kind of adding what games we can, sprucing up the joint. I showed that cool clock thing that I'm working on, and we'll unveil that when that's done. Other than that, nothing super hidden. Working also on changing our Donkey Kong 3 for a Fix-It Felix. So people come in and they're like, yo, where's your Fix-It Felix at? And
a lot of people ask that?
I've had kids come in and they're like, oh, where's Fix-It Felix? And we're like, well, it was never a game back in the game. Yeah, I mean, it's technically not a real game, but it's but the assets are out there to make one. So we're going to do that. And it's, it's a fun game. I think it's run in the Arcade 816 cabinet at one point. Yeah, the Genesis port. But yeah, other than that, we're just keeping on trucking. Yeah.
It's awesome, dude. Well, in addition to all those things you just mentioned, we've also got new games in the Arcade 816 console cabinets. That's one of the reasons we're here, is to talk about that, but also talk about Yeti Station and the weather or whatever you feel like talking about, dude. Hey, man, you know what? Just take it. I'm leaving. All right. So we've got, if you are first tuning in or you don't know what's going, we've got the PlayStation cabinet. We've got the Game Boy cabinet, and we've got the Sega Genesis cabinet, and we put new games in all of them. We took out we had Gradius Gaiden, we had Konami Crazy Racers, and we had Sparkster in the Genesis cabinet. But now we're trading in for PlayStation cabinet. We've got the Buster Brothers collection, which was your choice. Because basically what we decided to do is go with like we always try to do a theme. We're not always successful. We're like, oh, we should have them like be sort of related. So we did kind of like compilations. So all the games we're going to see today are compilations of like, a whole bunch of games. And oh my God, that game is so loud when it does that. It like, yeah, the bubble popping is so loud. Holy cow. Like every time I'm like talking, I'm like, oh God, we're in downtown. I don't know what's going on, man. Anyway, no, it's a safe neighborhood. I'm joking. But Buster Brothers, tell these people about Buster Brothers collection. What are they going to be seeing here? This is more your...
Sure. I mean, I don't know, like I'm not the expert on Buster Brothers, but like you said, we were trying to go for like more an arrangement thing, and we looked for PlayStation arrangements, and like the only one that came to mind immediately was like Final Fantasy Anthology and stuff like that. And that doesn't do very well in an arcade. But anyways,
we can't play a 60-hour game in an arcade.
I mean, you can. Nothing stopped. Let's put Snatcher in the Genesis. You know what I mean? Like you could, but no. So we're running Buster Brothers right now. It's a Capcom game. I believe the artwork is by Akira Toriyama in it as well. Yeah, I believe. Somebody might be able to correct me on that. He is the person who did Dragon Ball. And what's the other one? Yeah. Oh, yeah. How couldn't you? No. Yeah. Akira Toriyama did Dragon Ball. He's done Dragon Quest. Yeah, it's not apparent by that. Not that, but in the game. Yeah, no, definitely not the American artwork. But yeah, so you can choose from 3 different Buster Bros games in here. I believe the arcade port, the Super Nintendo, Super Famicom port, and I believe the Game Boy port as well. I know there's 3 different ones. I might be wrong on the Game Boy, but either which way, 3 different Buster Brothers to go from. It's Buster Bros, Super Buster Bros, and then whatever the third one is that it's eluding my mind right now. But again, not a complete arrangement, but it's 3 Buster Bros games to play from. And I mean, this is a very nice, like, quick pick up and play game. You're just popping bubbles. You get power-ups. It's almost kind of in the Arkanoid vein a little bit, but it's just a little bit different. But yeah, I mean, that's what we're doing for the PlayStation cabinet for now. Until we can find some other quirky Japanese game that we'd never heard about before, and we're like, oh, idiot, there's an arrangement for X, Y, and Z. So, but yeah.
Well, if you want to, we can move on to the Game Boy cabinet. But Buster Brothers, cool game, man. Got to come check that out. But we'll go out to the Game Boy cabinet, where we've got the Konami Classics Collection, Volume 1. And we recently, sort of recently, became aware of this, which is kind of weird. You'd think we would have known about this by now, but we just figured it out, and I can't ever get it back in. There we go. That good. You'd think I'd know how to do that, too. But, yeah, Konami Classics Collection, there's 4 of these things. And probably the reason that we don't know about them is because they didn't come out in the U.S. They came out in Japan, and weirdly, they came out for Japan for the black and white Game Boy. And then they redid them in color for the Game Boy Color, but only in Europe. There was no Japanese port of that. So only in Japan for the original black and white, and then only in Europe for the color remake. So this is Volume 1 of the 4 that there are. Now, Volume 1 has, the most classic games. Gradius, Contra, and Castlevania. So it's, and F1, Konami Racing, it's an F1 racing game. But the 3 other games are ones you're very familiar with, I'm sure. Gradius, which is the Gradius, and it's called Nemesis in the U.S., but it's actually Gradius. And then Contra, but it's because it's the European release, it's called Probotector. So when you come up to this game and you see, they said Contra was in it. It's not, doesn't matter. It's the exact same ROM. It just, in Europe, it's called Probotector because there was all kinds of standards about, they're like, everything was replaced with a robot, and couldn't be called Contra. Yeah, it's really strange. But in the Game Boy one, it's the exact same ROM as the US Contra. It has the same music. It has the same character sprites, everything. Nothing's changed, except it's in color. Bill and Lance, and it's in color, so that's kind of cool for the Game Boy. And then Castlevania is just the Castlevania adventure, just redone in color. And then the racing game's cool too. I've only played it once, but I think it's cool. I don't know if it's like an Ultra game they renamed or something. I'm not sure about that, because there are other games in the other compilations, the Volume 2, 3, and 4, that came out here as Ultra games. So like Motocross Maniacs was by Ultra, but on the compilation it's called like Bike or something weird like that. So I don't know if Konami Racing is a different game. Maybe somebody can tell us in the comments of this video and we'll never read it. I don't know. But anyway, Konami GB Collection, it's actually called. And those 4 games are on it. And it's Konami. They're classics, dude. So, of course, that's one you're going to want to check out for sure. And so then we'll just move on down to the Genesis cabinet, which is, what did we pick? Oh, yeah. I don't remember. I remembered earlier because when you picked it, I was like, oh, that's a really good one, you know. But like, it's been like hours since we did that. I'm old. I don't remember. Mega Man, the Wily Wars. Okay. Now this is one that you and I have made ourselves repros of many times over, and you know, it came out for the. Did the Genesis even get that in America? The modem add-on? I couldn't remember if they did or not.
I can't recall. Yeah, well, I mean, so that's definitely like a fact-checking thing. Like, I know we got Pulse Man for sure. That was on the Sega channel. I don't know 100% if we got Mega Man Wily War, but what he's trying to say is either which way, this was a Sega channel game at one point. Like, you download it, you'd play it, you know, it'd be available for a limited time.
A modem in 1992?
Yes. Dial-up modem, yeah, blazing edge, yeah, ridiculous. But yeah,
I think 5 people had it, and it probably was awesome.
It probably was like $1,000 every 3 seconds. You know?
I don't know.
No, it's really cool. Like, I didn't have that stuff. You didn't have it. Like, nobody I knew had something like that cool back in the day. But yeah, you download games back in 1994, 3. I can't remember how early or late. I know it wasn't right away when the Genesis launched, but anyways, yes, we have Mega Man Wily Wars, which did recently get its first official American release by not IM 8-bit. Who did that one? I know Limited Run sold it and all this other stuff. I forget which company did it, but it has finally officially launched. The only thing I'm going to complain to you right now, though, is that's not the American artwork right there. That's the Japanese artwork right there. No, actually, it is technically the official American when they put it on the American box. But there is a unreleased American artwork of this online, and it's gross. It's how you remember the crappy Mega Man 1 covers looking, and I love it because it sucks. And that's Mega Man to me. But anyways, besides the controversy on the art, so Mega Man Wily Wars is the first through 3rd game, totally redone, totally remastered for the Genesis itself. I want to say the music is close, but it's running off of Genesis hardware, so it's a little bit different. It just sounds different, but the gameplays are roughly about the same. And like, I mean, you can see it over here, but it's really nicely colored. You know what I mean? Like, and again, it's 1 through 3. I mean, because Super Nintendo never got anything like that, and it's weird that it just like popped up on the Genesis. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's a remaster of the first 3 games, so all in one convenient cartridge. So, but yeah,
it's done well.
Yeah, I think they did a good job too. It's got some nice cutscenes in the game, and yeah, I mean, it's Mega Man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, not to like mansplain Mega Man. Like, most people have jumped and shoot as Mega Man before, but yeah, just and a nice convenient cartridge on the Genesis that weirdly never came out in America, but now thanks to modern technology it has. And yeah, but
well, this particular ROM of Mega Man Wily Wars that we're running here at Yeti Station is actually from the Sega Genesis Mini, which is also an official release of, in addition to the ones that you mentioned, another official release in the US of that game for one of the first times it finally came out here, instead of on that weird modem Sega channel thing that like 5 people had. An official release. So this one in particular, from the Genesis Mini, I don't know if anything's changed, to be quite honest. I'm just telling you that's the ROM we're running, if that matters to you, if you're a stickler for certain things. Well, if they're not running the Sega Genesis Mini ROM, I'm not coming. So you never know. I don't know. I'm just telling you that for your knowledge. Most people won't care. It's just they're going to come in and say, oh, cool, Mega Man. And then that's going to be the end of it pretty much, So, compilations. That's our theme for today. We've got the compilation of Buster Brothers, we've got the compilation of Konami games, and then we've got the compilation of Mega Man games, the first 3 Mega Man games in the form of Mega Man: The Wily Wars on Sega Genesis. So again, Yeti Station, where else? Who's running these games? Nobody. No arcade in the U.S. is running these games, I can guarantee you that. And if they are, again, let us know in the comments.
We're
And,
gonna have to go and fight them.
and we, yeah, and we'll...
We'll have to fight 'em.
We'll film a fight, we'll throw down, and we'll see who comes out on top. But yeah, if you know of another arcade running these, let us know in the comments, and we'll never read it because we don't. We won't. Yeah, no, we're not. We're not. I think we're done here. Anything else you want to add?
No. Like I said, just come on down. We're gonna try and do these Tuesday trade-ins as frequently as we can, and as long as we have cool, unique games to show off, and especially ones that fit in the arcade, like we're gonna love to have them. And I mean, I don't know how much you want to talk about any of the secret arcade at 816 things you're working on, but I know some exciting things in the works. And then we're always doing exciting things down here at Yeti Station. So downtown Aurora, 11 North Broadway, right between Galena and New York. If you come down for the casino, you've seen us. Yeah, big sign out front. Windows are always open. Come by, even if you just want to take a look around. So.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, you can always, huge windows in the front. You can always see what's going on in here if you walk past. I'm sure people are walking by right now going, what are they doing in there? That's weird. But we got these games, all the stuff he mentioned, all these pins and stuff that he's got, and these new games. The Pac-Man and Galaga machine is awesome. I haven't checked out the Total Carnage and Smash TV yet. I'll have to check that out. And then we've got these compilation games in here. I'm actually glad that we were able to run Konami Game Boy Collection because we got the part we needed to do that. Because if you watched our last Tuesday trade and we talked about how we couldn't run certain games that I didn't want to give them away because we're gonna work on them and we're gonna get them running, and we did. And the part we needed came from the Ukraine, and I got that package just today in the mail, and I was like, what? This thing, like, I ordered it, and then war broke out like a day later, and I was like, I'm never going to see this thing, which is fine. Right. War happens, it sucks. I was fine with that. And then the thing showed up, and I was like, you got to be kidding me, man. I can't believe this is here. So I said to Jason, I'm like, we got to do a Tuesday trade-in because I got this thing. Now we can run Konami Classic Collection, and it all worked out, man. So that's really awesome. So I don't have anything else unless you do. I'm going to sign off. This is Rad with Arcade 816.
This is Jason from Yeti Station.
We'll see you soon. Thanks a lot for tuning in.